Hi everybody, I'm David Ainsworth of the United Nations Secretariat for the Convention on Biological Diversity. I'm here at the Geneva Biodiversity Meetings, and today I've got the pleasure to talk to Swetha Stotra Bhashyam of the Global Youth Biodiversity Network. Swetha.
Thank you, David, for having me here.
I'm
really happy to be the first interview in the series.
So why don't you explain to our viewers, what is the network and where is it active in the world?
So the Global Youth Biodiversity Network is a network of young people and youth organizations from across the globe that are all working together to basically find a path so that we can all live in harmony with nature. And we are over 1 million members across the globe. We are largely online, but we also have 40 national chapters which take a lot of actions on the ground. So we have a very strong top-down, grassroots to international connections that we create. And we are also the youth group that works under the Convention on Biological Diversity.
In this important meeting of the working group, we would like to express our commitment to being allies of Indigenous peoples and local communities in their special role in achieving the collective vision of living in harmony with nature.
How does the Global Youth Biodiversity Network, how does it contribute to the post-2020 Global Biodiversity Framework?
We have decided that our voice is very important in the post-2020 framework as we are going towards this path of living in harmony with nature. We realized that some of the key things that we could do are, doing capacity building for more young people to be a part of the discussions and understand the process. We then followed it with a consultation process where young people from across the globe came together virtually or in person and told us about what is their pathway towards living in harmony with nature and what is needed by the world and the different stakeholders to help us achieve that. Then we also, following that, we created position papers by several countries, like over 40 countries created papers. And we also did an online survey where we got another 113 country youth to contribute to it. And then finally, we went and had dialogues with decision makers across the globe to tell them what our priorities are. And we are here to do advocacy and actions to re-emphasize our priorities.
I've noticed in a lot of the events I've gone to that you've organized, you talk a lot about the importance of transformative change. You say, right, we absolutely need to make sure this framework does it. So the question is what does that mean for you? Why is it so important? But then second of all, if we want that to happen, what needs to change in the existing framework to make that occur?
So we all understand that something is wrong with our current world right now. Something is not working, and we are all realizing and feeling the fact that we are going towards a doomsday. Young people have realized that it is the same deforestation, the same degradation, the same injustice, the same destruction that we have been seeing in the world for decades now. That is what has put us in the place we are right now. And that's why we started this campaign to stop the same.
Hello everybody, I'm Swetha and I'm from the Global Youth Biodiversity Network. We are currently in front of the UN headquarters talking about how we need to stop the same.
But for us, what we see as a way forward is transformative change, the way IBES clearly defines it. A fundamental, systemic, transformative change by whole of society. And we think the post-2020 Global Biodiversity Framework has scope to create that pathway towards transformative change. And when we think about what are the stepping stones to create that, or the fundamental building blocks in the post-2020 that can make it a transformative post-2020, we think it's equity and it is rights. If we ensure that intergenerational equity, equity between generations and also within generations is recognized, and if we think full and effective participation of people is all people, young women, youth, everybody is recognized, that would be a very good starting step. We also think human rights and rights of nature should be recognized.
Okay, great, excellent. So there you have it. I mean, some of the direct ways that the youth is going to be looking at, enhancing, working on the post-2020 Global Biodiversity Framework. Well, thanks for talking with us, Swetha, and I'm glad that you and your group are here, not just for this meeting, but all the way through to the UN Biodiversity Conference in Kunming.
Yes, let's hope the post-2020 GBF is the transformative one that we all need.
Great, thank you very much. So with that strong urging, thanks for watching us today. Everyone, stay tuned all throughout the next 2 weeks. You'll see more interviews with me here at the UN Biodiversity Meetings in Geneva.